Alright guys, what the fuck is up? Happy New Year. Thought it'd be an appropriate time to drop another blow and smoke segment. I don't think a lot of people watched my first one, but you're gonna want to listen to what I say because I look like Jesus. That should be good enough reason. So it's fucking New Year's, and 2018 for me was fucked. In one word, if I had to sum it up in one word, it'd be fucked. It was really like um, getting too much information in your brain at one time, and you have to step back, like, hold the fuck up, give me a minute. That's what my 2018 was. So I really had to like sit back and reflect on what the fuck that all meant. What the hell was going on there? What was I doing? And it kind of got me thinking about identity, and that's kind of been the main focus point of my 2018. Is all this information has kind of led to a development of what I think I am, what I want to be doing, blah blah blah, all that shit. Um, but how it pertains to everyone else, I started thinking. And I had a conversation with a couple of my boys that kind of got me thinking. This shit is how many of us are kind of striving to understand what the fuck identity is. And I'm thinking not a whole lot of fucking people based on what I'm seeing around me and kind of how even with like this whole new PC culture got me thinking about how these people kind of form their identity and it's fucked. I mean, look, when you're young, when you're like 21, I don't think anyone expects you to have any fucking clue, any answers. And even around that age group, right? You are always learning who the fuck you are, what you're doing, what you want to be doing. And I think people maybe will confuse this train of thought with their career and like family and religion and all that shit. But that's not what makes a fucking human being. That's not what makes an individual human being on this planet. Um, it's none of those things. It doesn't fucking matter. You could be homeless. You could have no money, no family, nothing. You could be the greatest fucking human being anyone will meet. And I don't think enough people are really stopping to be like, okay, whoa, what the fuck am I doing here? So I get this degree, I get this job, then what? I get a girlfriend, I get a family, then what? What does that mean, man? That's not who you are. That's just things that you're doing and kind of attributes in your life characteristics. And if you don't know who the fuck you are, eventually you're gonna fall into things that you don't want to be doing because you don't fucking know any better. I mean, you could fall into groups that you don't want to be doing. You could be hanging out with fucking friends that are just shitty for you. You could be doing something that makes you completely depressed, but it fits this category of your life that you thought you knew, like your job or, if you have to provide for a family, whatever. I'm fucking rambling, I'm high as shit. But it's really important to kind of figure out who the fuck you are and go for experiences that will kind of reinforce that identity. Because, like, well, I think why I don't feel a lot of people do it is because it's fucking scary, man. It's scary being completely fucking real with yourself, completely fucking real to the T, and being like, okay, you know, this is who I want to be. This is who I want to be, and sometimes that's not always an easy fucking thing to do. The person that you act like and the person that you want to be can be very fucking different. So it's not easy to make that transition, but I think it's the most important thing that you can do. Think about it, man. You're fucking here, let's say 80 years. Who the fuck is gonna care? It's a cliche saying, but who the fuck is gonna care about your religion, about your job, about your degree? I'm sorry, no one will give a flying fuck. People will care about who you are. They'll talk about stories, like he was a funny guy. He would tell fucking stories like this. He was a very loving person. He would always say this and that about the. But that's what they're gonna fucking remember. And this kind of identity thing, it's nonstop. It's always fucking going. It never stops till you're dead. Um, and it's a struggle. It's a fucking struggle every day of your goddamn life. not just trying to figure out what that identity is, but working towards solidifying it and doing shit that that supports that identity. That because you get to choose it. You get to choose it. That's the most fantastic fucking thing, man. If I want to do writing, if I want to be a fucking comedian, if I want to be a soccer player, if you get to fucking choose, if I want to be a loving person or a person that flips people off and says fuck you, fuck that, it's your choice. You can be a person that is extremely physically fit and mentally healthy, or you can choose to be fucking eating McDonald's and not going to the gym. It's your fucking choice, man. So it's an everyday struggle to kind of do these things that you want to. Fuck, I'm rambling here. La la la. Need water. But you get to choose how you're going to reach and how you're going to solidify that identity. This is a little bit of a brain fuck even for me right now. So if it's all washed up, I apologize. I'm just trying to get these thoughts out of my fucking head. And it's work, man. It's work every single day. And I think a lot of people will not go through that work. They're much happier just doing the status quo, being comfortable, being safe. You know, like, it's so cliche what people tell you that, like, the goal in life is to be happy and shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who's happy every day? That's a fucking psychopath, man. Life is full of struggle. Life is full of shit that you gotta fucking deal with, man. And experiencing that really hardens that identity as well. Like, these experiences are in a sense is what makes you who you are. So where the fuck am I? I'm kind of trying to out how I feel people can change that. I think it's through a lot of reflection. It's through a lot of just slowing the fuck down. Just take it, like, you got work, you got school, you got all this shit. Just, okay, maybe just take it easy for a week and just think, man, who am I? Where do I want to go? What do I want to be doing? What do I want to leave behind as a human being? Like, you gotta fucking think about the future a little bit. You kind of have to create an image in your head, imagine an identity, and work towards it. And if you want to be a piece of shit, be a piece of shit, man. No one's gonna change your mind but you. If you want to be a great fucking human being, if you want to do shit that'll be remembered, that's on you as well. It's all on you, man. But just take some time, man. Meditate on it. Fucking reflect. Just like I was just doing on 2018. Like, even thinking about it fucking 5 minutes ago, I'm like, fuck, man. Who I was a year ago? Holy shit. I actually want to punch that guy. But I'm very happy with where I'm going, what I'm doing, who the fuck I want to be right now. Because I thought about it, man. I slowed the fuck down. I was like, okay, fuck this job. Fuck these guys who aren't really my friends. Fuck everyone. I'm just going to chill in this corner for a week, and it's going to be dark, and it's going to be pretty shitty. But when I get out of it, I'm going to be like, okay, let's get to fucking work. And that's how life is, man. That's how fucking life is. Wow, what a stoner thing to say. But trust me, it's a very gratifying thing to know who you are in this world. 7 billion people on a rock in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. It's very gratifying to know your place and all that. I'm not going to go past 10 minutes on these things, so I'm going to wrap it up now. But, you know, fucking tell me what you think about this as well. The reason why I bring this shit up is because I want to have fucking conversation about it. It's the reason why I'm doing the podcast too. I want to have a conversation on these topics. So, leave a comment on what you fucking think. Subscribe to the channel. And, think about this shit, bro. I look like Jesus. Come on.